Hey guys, it's Ashlyn. Welcome back to Storytime with AJ. So today I am going to be doing a tips video and sort of like a tip hack video for when you go camping. And yes, I got my hair cut today. I usually tend to get it cut every time during the summer because my hair's so thick that it just feels better having it cut like this. Anyways, the first tip is it doesn't have to be this big, but this weekend me and my family are going to family camp at Camp 2 Hector. So this could work for like if you're going to family camp or summer camp on your own, or just like normal camping, whether that's tent or trailer. But one thing that you're gonna need, especially if it's gonna be hot, like it is gonna be when we're there, because it's supposed to be like 30 degrees all weekend. So the most good thing you can do, because you don't have like access to freezers and stuff, as you could have done some of the stuff in my tips to beat the heat video. Unless you're camping in a trailer, I guess you may have access to a freezer, but I recommend carrying a spray bottle with you at all times, because if you get hot, all you have to do is spray it in your face or spray it like anywhere you need to spray. And when you're camping, that can really, really, really help. So, one thing, when you're camping, you usually take like a backpack or a teeny suitcase, like a camping bag. So the most good thing you can do is, this is just a shirt, but what you can do is you can fold all your stuff and make outfit bundles. So that way you make outfit bundles like so, like you have the pants, the shirt, the underwear, the socks, whatever else you're gonna need for each day, and then it takes up less room in wherever you're packing. Then, for instance, you're taking a bunch of clothes for like a week-long camping trip, but you have this small little suitcase or bag or whatever. It will just be easier to handle things. And when you're camping, bring water bottles, because when you're camping, you usually tend to do a lot of exercise and stuff, and it's hot, so you're going to need some hydration. Also, I would recommend, even if it's not that hot, I would recommend packing a sunscreen and bug spray, like all the different things you'll need for your body to keep them from getting sunburned, and like mosquito getting mosquito bites. But what you would want to do is keep it in your backpack in your day pack, but keep it in like a plastic bag, because otherwise, if you, like, for instance, forget to close the sunscreen, it could leak all over your backpack, and then what are you going to do? But if it leaks in the plastic bag, it would be a much easier cleanup than having to clean your whole backpack, because when you're camping, it's kind of hard because you don't really have a washing machine, because you're camping, so you don't have access to a washing machine. So yeah, sorry, plan, unless you're going to like a summer camp or something, plan meals ahead of time, because then you can just quickly get your dinner and then keep having, or get your lunch or your dinner and keep having fun. And then otherwise, if you don't really plan your meals, you're going to be like, what can I have for dinner? And then it will take you 30 minutes to figure out what you want. And it will take you an hour to make dinner instead of 30 minutes to make dinner, because you already know what you're going to have. Anyways. That is all of the tips I had. I think. Yeah, it's all the tips I had. So, now, this isn't a very long video, so we're going to read Not Arthur's Turkey. That is the Thanksgiving book. We're going to read a book, because it is Wednesday, so it's Storytime with AJ Challenge reading Wednesday. So we're gonna read. I don't really have a book per se that goes along with camping, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I have a book that goes with camping. But I do have this book, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? And I got this from my great-grandma. So I'm going to read this, I think, today. But it is a very long book, so I might not read the whole thing today. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can see it, but you can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, your friends, your neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full. You feel very sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They are happy when their buckets are full and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have full buckets, and this is how it works. You need people to fill your bucket, and other people need to fill, and other people need you to fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too, so how do you fill your own bucket? So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show some love, when you show kindness to someone, and when you do something nice. Or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says or does nice things that make other people feel special. When you make someone feel special, you are filling a bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take someone's good feelings out. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, or when you say mean things to someone, or when you ignore someone. That's being a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things that can make other people feel bad. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's bucket, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good about when you help others, and they feel good when you help them. All day long, we are either filling or dipping into someone else's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why don't you tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets right up. Watch for smiles to light up on people's faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You can invite a new kid at school to play with you, or someone that you've never played with or talked to. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like to spend time with him. There are many ways to fill buckets. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. It doesn't cost any money and it doesn't take much time. And remember, you are filling someone else's bucket. When you are filling someone else's bucket, you are filling your own too. When you are a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, your neighborhood a better place to be. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good, not just you. So why not decide to be a bucket filler? Today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I fill someone's bucket today? Yes, I did. And that's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. The author of this book is Carol McLeod, and it's illustrated by David Messing. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, you can be a bucket filler, but you can also be a bucket dipper. So, what I want you to do is try and fill someone's bucket try and fill someone's bucket once a day. And then at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I fill someone's bucket or was I a bucket dipper? And if you were a bucket dipper, that's okay. Sometimes we all have bad days. But try your best to be a bucket filler twice as much the next day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope those camping tips were useful to you. Bye! See you in my next video. And if you haven't already, subscribe, and if you'd like to, turn your notifications on so you don't miss any more of my videos. Bye!